Do you constantly find yourself in a sea of distractions, not being able to focus on that one task that truly matters? Do you crave the ability to hone in on that one thing that truly matters and skyrocket your productivity? Wait, before you click away, this video might be able to help. I also wanted to improve my focus and concentrate on that one task for longer and with more efficiency, so I started searching. Found a lot of resources on how to do so. Quite a lot of legit stuff. To summarize my findings, I created the simple 4-step plan to improve my focus and concentration, and I want to share it with all of you in this video. We'll start with the short and quick version. Step 1. A 30-minute refocus meditation. Just focus on your breath, let your thoughts wander, get your reps of refocusing. Step 2. Practice games. Do 45 to 90 minutes of focus sessions, starting with a 5 to 10 minutes of warm-up, which will be listening to 40 Hz binaural beats to get into the zone, followed by the 45 to 90 minutes of work session in which you can choose to play the binaural beats or white noise or pink noise. Step 3. Intentional defocus. Engage in mundane activities that do not spike your dopamine level. Take a walk, go wash your utensil. If any interesting thoughts arise, do note them down. And step 4. Train your visual focus to indirectly train your cognitive focus. Concentrate on a point or an object for 30 seconds to 3 minutes at a time, increasing the time incrementally. Your focus will waver. It's all about getting that rep of refocus in. We've all experienced that state of deep focus where everything seems clear, manageable, and distractions can't shake us. No phone notifications or impulses seem to break our focus. As time goes on, this state of deep focus becomes a rare gem. We even feel like we might never be able to reach this state ever again, but this is where I don't want to give up. I feel it's possible to willingly reach this state again and again. All it needs is some consistent training. Let's quickly start by understanding what focus actually is. Focus is just the perception of our sensory inputs. For our discussion, focus, attention, concentration are all the same thing. So where is the problem? The real challenge here is impulse control. Both external and internal impulses can divert our focus. Whether it's smartphone notifications or your bodily needs like hunger, thirst, etc. can divert you from that state of deep focus. So the whole game now is to learn how to get your focus back. So all of focus training is basically refocus training. Focus is dynamic. We need to learn how to bring it back. The fundamental concepts of this training is divided into 3 pillars. The focus and refocus pillars and the defocus pillar. So the first 2 pillars always go hand in hand, focus and refocus. There is no one without the other. The most crucial lesson to grasp from this video or any video that teaches you about focus is to understand that focus is dynamic. The only way to achieve an unwavering focus is to understand and accept that focus is going to waver. When I was learning about this, I was reminded of this famous Rocky quote. It's not about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep going forward. So your impulses in your mind will knock your focus off course, but it's how much strength and willpower you have to bring it back and keep going. The third and often overlooked pillar of this training is defocus. Just as with any other effort, you need quality rest time to recover the mechanisms responsible for that effort in order to do it better than before next time. And of course, some defocus strategies or resting strategies are better than others. Scrolling through social media or being on your phone, calling it as rest, might not recover your focus as much as engaging in mundane tasks that don't stimulate your dopamine levels. Based on the fundamental principles above, I have laid out a 4-step plan in order to train my focus. Commit to these steps for 21 days and it should take less than 45 minutes of your day. Rest assured, each of these steps is deeply grounded in peer-reviewed scientific studies which I'll link in the description. Step 1 is a 13-minute meditation in the morning. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed for 13 minutes. Sit down, close your eyes, relax. Just focus on your breath from when it enters your nostrils and then goes to your lungs and all the way when it comes back through the nostrils. The goal is not to be able to concentrate on your breath all the way through. The goal is to learn the concept of refocusing. Your thoughts will wander, your concentration on your breath will waver, but the goal is to learn to bring it back. This is an exercise for refocus. So every time your mind wanders, accept it. Accept it as a rep of refocus. We need to get these reps in order to get stronger at bringing our focus back. Step 2 are practice games. You only learn how to do something when you actually do it. We want to incorporate these deep focus sessions into our daily lives. So we want to set aside 2 intense work sessions of 45 to 90 minutes each. These would ideally be tasks that you would be doing in your day anyways, like a work session, a study session, or even a physical session like a grappling or yoga class. Whether it's a mentally demanding task, a research project, or just a physical activity that you want to intensely focus on, the difference here would be you would treat it as training. There will be a specific warm-up for the session itself, and then there'll be a cool down period as well. For the warm-up, I want you to start with 5 to 10 minutes of listening to 40 Hz binaural beats. They have been scientifically proven to send feedback to your brain to get into the zone. You can find these sounds on apps like Brainwave, which are available for free on Android and iOS, or you can check links in my description to find them on YouTube. Now that we're done with the warm-up, we start with the 45 to 90 minutes of our work session. You can choose to turn off the binaural beats during your work session, but if you're feeling especially distracted during that time, you can play it along as you work for the 45 to 90 minutes as well, or you can play some white noise or pink noise. There'll be some links in my description to those as well. Step 3 is the cool down portion, the intentional defocus period. For this, I highly recommend finding activities that are completely mundane and does not require any mental input, but also do not spike your dopamine level at all. So things like taking a long walk without your phone, or as simple as washing your dishes, count as mundane tasks for me. Funnily enough, one of the common suggestions for this activity is staring at a clock, watching it move all the way to 10 minutes. That's as boring as it can get. But that's what this activity is all about, embracing that boredom, letting your mind reset for another bout of focus, another bout of intense work session. Step 4. The last step is training your visual focus. A lot of the cognitive focus pathways are determined by your visual focus. So we want to train our visual focus to train our cognitive focus indirectly. For this step, you want to find a small point that you are going to be looking at for 30 seconds to 3 minutes at a stretch. Of course, you can blink, but we want to concentrate as much as we can on just this point for the whole of the time period. As I have been constantly saying in this video, your focus and concentration from this one point will waver, but that's okay. We acknowledge it and we bring our concentration back. This is our 1 rep of refocus. We need to get these reps to strengthen the pathways in our brain to refocus. If you are up for taking this challenge, comment down below and let me know. If you find this video intriguing, don't forget to leave a like. And if you're interested in joining me for more of these experiments to optimize your physical and mental health, leave a subscribe below so that you can be notified for the next video. Thank you and have a nice time.